Lego Horizon Adventures, which is coming from Guerrilla Games, of course, the creators of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Gorillas. Oh,
And Gorillas. Whole new thing that they made. But as well, Studio Gobo, who's only known for Disney Infinity 3, which is really, really interesting. But they've put this together with Guerrilla Games, and it is baby's first Horizon game. If you've ever played a Lego game, I would argue that it is just like that, if not better. Like, the only thing is that you can't change characters, but you can change costumes. So, with Lego Horizon Adventures, it is so I went into this I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, and I haven't played the second one either, which is Horizon
New
Forbidden West.
Forbidden West.
Near Dawn.
I haven't played either of them, but I went into this with my very, very good friend George, who joined me and has played both of them. And so I got, just sort of pick-me-ups about the games in general. And from the sounds of it, this game is essentially a watered-down, goofy, silly version of the first game.
Oh, okay.
So you start as Aloy. You start as a baby. They have the baby Lego figure. It's hilarious. But you start as Aloy on your own, learning the whole concept of the game. You are a baby that's been dropped into this tribe, and nobody knows where you really came from. And you've got impeccable aim, and that's a whole thing with you growing up. But you grow up and you want to find out not only who your mother is and like where you came from, but also your village has gotten under attack by these cultists. So you have to go figure it out. And what I've really loved about this, because I've seen like bits and pieces of Horizon Zero Dawn and whatnot, and it feels very serious to me.
You're right. I played the second one, and
super self-serious.
there's not much levity in those games. They are very like dour, and the world's going to end kind of thing.
That's kind of the vibe that I got from just what I've seen of the Horizon games. They seem very serious. This is not. This game is so goofy, very absorbable, not for babies, but for like young kids maybe wanting to get into Horizon and doing so through Lego. It seems like every voice actor has been given the chance to be a little more goofy with their line deliveries.
Same original cast?
Yes.
I believe, yeah.
Yes.
Ashley, 'cause
Obviously-
it's Ashley
Except for
Birch.
Lance
Lance
Reddick.
Reddick.
Yeah.
Everyone is exactly the same.
Because she copped, not personally, but like Ashley Birch, who's a great voice actor, has done Tiny Tina and all that kind of stuff. Some of the criticism played in, I think, both games were that like her character is just pretty dull, and through the writing, her delivery was very flat because again, didn't really give it much room to play, and I'm sure that was direction coming from up high. And people have said, even in chat here, it's like it's her flexing, and she's like having fun with it now.
The flames.
Well,
holy
that's the
shit.
thing. That's the thing. This game,
that's fun.
like all the line deliveries are really, really fun,
Yeah.
and Ashley Birch not only does such a great job, it seems like she's having the best time being
yeah.
silly with it.
I'm sure it's a reaction to that.
Well, that's
too.
the
Like,
thing.
she's-
This is clearly a character that she's had to play serious for such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So having that experience and then getting to be a little goofy and fun, you can tell she's really enjoying herself.
Right.
And it's hard to make Lego characters super expressive, but the way that they do it makes it even sillier because you've got them like moving around and like twisting their little hands around despite reading a line that's kind of normal. But it's just very, very fun. Something that I really want to point out about this, though, is I said before that this is like a Lego game that shits on other Lego games. I love Lego Star Wars. Every Lego game I've played, I've enjoyed. This Lego game, every single part of it is made by obviously, digital Lego pieces. So you'll have like parts of prior Lego games that just have like assets that aren't Lego, like just kind of like a wall that's just a wall.
I see what you're saying.
But every single angle that you're in this game can be built.
Yeah,
Like
great.
it'd take a million years, but every single piece is Lego, and you look out on the horizon, and it's Lego.
Is that because they only created 3D assets of every Lego piece when they did the Builders game or whatever it was? Like they
Definitely, there was that really niche, cute one where it was
Yeah.
like, I think they realized that they had the tool set at that point to be like, there's no point in taking any shortcuts here because
if
it
you buy
doesn't
the
do
Lego
us-
license, you buy that.
Yeah,
lot
and
of-
if it's a lot of work and
assets.
there's probably shortcuts to it of pre-built versions of it, but yeah, if
Yeah.
it doesn't do a Lego game any service to look at bits that aren't Lego. Whereas
Exactly.
if everything
Yeah.
is like the fire, all these pieces, you
And like
just,
neither of these developers have worked with Lego games before. Like this is their first go at it. Potentially people from Studio Gobbo were previously at Traveler's Tales. I don't know, but like everything about it looks so beautiful. Even like when there are characters like zoomed in for those little profile conversation parts, you can see like tiny little scratches.
it's
on
the
the
stuff
Lego
they nailed with the
pieces.
Lego movies and the teams that like Animalogic and stuff realized like the best way to the lighting, and they won awards for it, was like so crucial to making it look small and look plastic and look fake versus don't use a game engine to polish everything because then it just looks like 3D assets. So the fact that we're at a point now with Lego
Yeah,
games,
like you look in the background, that's Lego.
yeah,
Yeah,
The
that-
clouds are
they
Lego.
can make it look
So
more
cool.
like toy than like
water there.
3D. It's
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
It's so cool. The water is
the
so cool.
the combat is the thing I like the most about the Horizon games is the combat and like the selective pieces coming off the enemies and stuff.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
also combat.
I was gonna say like
I
that
can
would
talk
work so
combat.
well here because they're robot animals that you'd pull at parts off that you need to
Yeah.
harvest from.
So you're not gonna believe this. The combat, it's Lego. So at the very very early on in the game, you get your focus, and it's important
just a
to
big
note.
piece of Lego stuck in her ear.
It is, and then it's suddenly like
Can
it's
you buy
gone.
it now? Alright, okay.
But George made a note of letting me know because you start when you play co-op, you start as Aloy and her like adoptive father, Rolf,
Rob,
Whatever.
whatever.
Ralph,
Rost.
and what was that, Josh?
Rost.
Rost.
R-O-S-T.
Rost. That's right. You start as those two, and when you, as Aloy, find the focus, your stepdad, find.
Lover.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you didn't play the games, did you?
Oh damn. Okay, ill. But
That new door, new dad. Stay on target.
so yeah, so he seems really chuffed with getting to
That's such
use
a dad
them.
thing. I'm so chuffed.
Yeah, it's like he seems really chuffed with getting to use the focus, but George told me in the games he's really apprehensive of using them, and they're actually quite scary to him. So they like have changed like little bits and pieces in the game to just kind of make it more like fun and silly. That being said, there's still like kind of sad moments in it. In what I played so because it's a preview. I played an hour of it. And basically they were like, you can play an hour of just whatever you get up to.
Cool.
And the combat using the focus, you do a little, what's the word? You do a little
Pulse?
scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a pulse. And it shows the weak points of the enemies, and they're all like different Lego pieces on them.
Yeah.
So
It just
you've
translates
gotta-
perfectly from the main game where it was
Exactly.
like kind
So
of an
cool.
X-ray vision thing. Here it's like cool, rip the top horns off
Yeah.
because that's how you would take a Lego.
And then
part.
obviously rather than having like a target that you do, it's more of like a slingshot type thing.
So you just like it's kind of like a twin stick shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yep.
I
Um,
heard it's tricky. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say like we're talking like this is a new version of a Lego game, which it totally is. But what's similar? Like I just saw you pick up gold bricks. You're buying skins that I assume you can play the game as that
Yeah.
new Lego character as opposed to playing as Aloy.
So they're
who's
not
running
skins
around.
actually. They're just
They're just
outfits.
Outfits, yeah, cool.
So
Okay.
like you can get all the outfits of like different characters and different Lego characters and whatnot. Like Lego Originals characters. But you can't change your characters. You're always Aloy and
Rost.
not always Rust.
Yeah. Because things happen.
Because things happen. And you're later what's the other guy's name? Vance?
Are you talking about Lance?
Val?
Oh, I don't know.
Val.
Silas?
I'll be honest, I played the whole second game and I can't remember any of the characters from it or anything important. I just remember Robot T-Rex scary.
But yeah, there definitely are similarities with other Lego games. Interestingly enough, like, it doesn't feel like a Traveler's Tale Lego game.
No, totally.
Like,
it looks
it-
more open world kind of.
It feels like I'm playing a new Lego game for the first time in like the nicest way.
Yeah, good. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I like the Traveller's Tale games, but they were formulaic,
Yeah.
and it was just about IP swapping, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
This
knew what
looks
you were
like a
getting
new-
into.
Totally. This looks
Yeah,
like a very
this-
new type of game.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't feel like a Lego blank game. It does feel like a Horizon game.
I
Yeah.
read I read a preview similar to what you're saying, Ruby, but that the combat by the end of the demo they got to, or in the preview, was for the first time in a Lego game starting to throw challenge at them, that they were like,
Yes.
oh, okay, I'm dying here. And I
Because
was
you-
like, ooh,
And
okay,
you
now
get
you have my interest.
power-ups,
Right.
which are so random and so cool. The first one I got was blast boots, and they give you a little extra jump. But on top of that, if you jump over an enemy with the blast boots on, it sets them on fire,
Nice.
which is so sick.
Oh, throwing people off cliffs.
And
I like how when they notice you, they do the classic Lego, that little jump wriggle. Like, whoop.
but yeah, it's there are challenges like as George said in the chat. He died once, and I had to go over and revive him. You
Yeah.
become a little Lego
Sorry, is it
ghost.
only it's co-op, but it is single player too, is it?
It is single player too, but it is a much better experience co-op.
It seems slightly more tailored for
Is
it.
it two
Yeah.
people max?
Yes, yeah. So it's just two people. It's
It's so pretty.
with the later Lego games, they started to do like a split screen thing, which I didn't
Yeah,
love
that
too
broke me,
much.
yeah.
In this one, because you are kind of on like a linear track in each of like the levels, you are always both on the same screen, and you can go to separate sides of the map, and it'll just kind of zoom out a
classic
bit,
old like the two. Yeah.
but you'll never go.
this looks.
I want
this looks
to
slick.
know what Muso wants
Yeah.
to know is, can you couch co-op this?
Yes. Oh yeah. We played this in couch co-op,
Fuck yes.
so you can couch co-op and you can online.
Yeah. This looks really
God.
fast and snappy and quick and slick.
Oh,
Like,
it
yeah,
is
just even the
slick.
movement, the quick platforming doesn't look like anyone's being punished in any way for slight miss.
No.
Like, which is a huge part of making the games approachable, but also
Yeah.
not kiddie.
Like
friendly.
with going on like poles or ropes or anything like that, it doesn't like force you to balance.
I like that there's still
just
yellow
takes
pieces
you
like
across.
there are in games where it's like that yellow paint on the brick wall. You're
Yeah.
like, why is that there?
It
I'm
feels like satire in this.
it
like-
totally does. It's like we use the yellow bricks there.
But also just
Yeah,
like the
cool.
way they've Legofied the Horizon world is so cool. Because yes, I've not played a Horizon. Actually, I played a bit of the VR game and was like, I just lost my mind at how cool the robot animals looked.
Yeah.
The
Hey, I
dinos.
played the whole second game. They're called
Robanimals.
robot animals. I
Ro-
don't
Robo
fucking...
Robosaurs.
Robosaurs.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But-
I
but-
don't know.
Sure are.
The Legofication of the Robosaurs, every single one of them looks awesome.
What a sentence.
And it's just delightful. It's just a really, really fun game that I want to play through all of Lego Horizon Adventures before I get to the like
The
real
actual-
games.
I don't reckon play the real games. I think just play that and enjoy that memory because that looks fucking delightful.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
really silly, really
Cool.
fun, and oh my god, every moment it looked beautiful.